This is the most underrated troop in Clash of Clans. What is up, my friends? My name is Echo, and we're back inside of Clash of Clans today, hanging out in Built to War, looking at the troop that needs more love, needs more attack strategies focused around her inside of the game. You may already know what we're talking about here, guys, but we are talking about the Valkyrie. She only has one strategy that is primarily focused on her, and we're going to be looking at some examples of that, teaching you how to utilize her the best, utilizing that Falcon strategy or using that Falcon strategy. Before we get into it though, guys, make sure you sub the channel, ring the bell. We have daily Clash of Clans videos for you right here every day. Now, we are going to be looking at some Town Hall 10 attacks today, and if you take a look at the composition, 13 Valkyries. Now, that is an attack strategy focusing around one primary troop. 6 bowlers backing them up. 5 healers for a queen charge, and if you've never seen the Falcon attack strategy before, you are in for a treat. This is not a new strategy, but it's one that is kind of out of the meta. You really don't see it being used too much, and it is so valuable. Also, notice there's no siege machine on these attacks either. It gets even stronger with a back-end stone slammer, or if you use a siege barracks nowadays with this Town Hall 10, being able to have siege units donated. But if you don't have that ability, then this is a perfect example for you. Taking 3 minutes to complete this attack, a baby dragon is going to come in on one side of the base. What that baby dragon is doing is setting the funnel. You then need to get your queen going as well. The queen with those 5 healers is going to set a nice funnel, which you can then send those Valkyries and bowlers into the base with. Some people, they decide to go in with the queen walking around the base. Others like to dive the queen into the base with the Valkyries and with the bowlers. Check out the Valkyrie and bowler setting a nice funnel over there, helping out a little bit where the baby dragon left off, just to ensure that the queen goes in the right direction. Look at her. She is under no threat right now, and with multi-target infernos in the base, she will be just fine. Then you drop your king in. He's setting the funnel on this side of the base. Baby dragon set the funnel on the other side of the base. Then you're going to dive the Valkyries and bowlers right on in. Now notice, no wall breakers, no jump spells, no need. When you rage up these Valkyries, they go completely ham. They tear through that wall like nothing, and we're about to see that happen. Check this out though, the bowlers actually went towards the enemy king. They're going to be a little bit late to the party, but they will make their way there. And look at these Valkyries tearing through that wall like we said. A balloon coming in, which is going to act as a Coco Loon to try and make sure that those healers stay alive and rage those girls up. And here they go. Watch how quickly the core of the base gets taken down. A rage, a heal, the Valkyries are invincible. Queen's going to be able to get on in there and take care of that clan castle, and that is important. You definitely want to get the queen into the core of the base so that the clan castle can be dealt with. But if you know that the opponent has a lava hound in the clan castle, you can walk your queen around the outside as well. But check this out, once the funnel's been set, you dive all the Valkyries and bowlers into the base basically is gone. The number of Valkyries left over is immense. We have bowlers left over as well. The healers have all died off, but everything else is going strong. Now, if you were to go ahead and go on in with a stone slammer or a siege barrack, you drop that in at the back end of the attack. Right when they were about in the middle of the base, you drop in that stone slammer and you'd allow for that to take out a bunch of defenses. And as I'm watching this, this is kind of a variation between a Falcon attack and a cherry bomb attack. Typically, the cherry bomb is when you send the entire kill squad into the base like we just saw. Oftentimes, a Falcon attack strategy is going to have back-end hog riders or balloons to take out a few buildings on the back side of the attack. But as we saw right here, Warrior Tide did not have any back-end troops and just dove into the base with all of that power. Valkyries, bowlers, heroes, and rage and heals, and took down the base really nicely. Notice there were bowlers in the clan castle, and they were not max level bowlers, all Town Hall 10 level stuff. And we have really with another example of the Falcon, this one having a P.E.K.K.A. in the composition as well, adding a little bit more stomping power, a little bit more tanking in on the base. So we're going to see the same thing happening, except for this time around, the P.E.K.K.A. is being used for the funneling instead of the baby dragon. Use whatever troops you're comfortable with for funneling. Most people with this strategy will go with the baby dragon, but maybe because of those really outside most air defenses, really was scared to go in with a baby dragon, thinking that it would die off too quickly. A couple of goblins coming out right there for the queen to deal with from the clan castle. Nice to get a partial lure early on in the attack. And here come the Valkyries. The king has already set the funnel in the west. Valkyries and bowlers, they're going to dive right on in with that rage spell. Baby dragons coming out of the CC. Everything's going to turn themselves back around, going ham and taking that rage to get themselves into the base. King is about to die off as he engages with the enemy king, but check this out. Poison spell dealt with the CC. Rage spell tearing through the core of the base yet again. One more rage spell. The heal spell is just being dropped, and one poison spell left in the comp. You don't need to worry about skeleton spells because Valkyries and bowlers will tear right through them. And the more and more I look at this, guys, the more it looks like a cherry bomb attack than a Falcon attack, because you don't have the back end troops. Without the back end troops, it changes up the strategy so much. And this is what we need more of. We need more of you to come up with strategies focused around Valkyries. What are other strategies that we can make with the Valkyrie troop? I mean, she is so strong. She just guts the core of a base in seconds when they're under rage. Get enough of them in there and you are in solid shape. Can we utilize Valkyries and bowlers at Town Hall 13? Is there a variation of this strategy that would work against scatter shots at Town Hall 13? I challenge you guys to do this. If you can come up with a strategy that's different from Falcon, I don't care the Town Hall level, of course, but it's different than Falcon, utilizing mostly Valkyries, I would love to see it. Send me the screenshots of the composition. If you're going against max or near max bases, I would love to come to your clan, check out what you have, so we can bring some new Valkyrie strategies to YouTube, to all of you guys learning some attacks and maybe wanting to also give a little bit of extra love to the Valkyries. You know, the redheads in the game, they like to run off on you, but if you set that funnel properly, they're gonna go where you tell them. So although this video is all about Valkyries, I thought it was really cool to show another strategy that's also working really well at Town Hall 10. Again, we have Warrior Tide coming in, who's a master of multiple strategies, not just a Valkyrie Falcon attacker, of course. He's coming in with Drag Bat on this one, so we could watch a little bit of this for our enjoyment as well. This is definitely a more meta strategy, something that you'll see a lot more of at Town Hall 10 than you will see the Falcon. But, you know, like I said, guys, I'm challenging you to bring me some different Valkyrie attack strategies. If you're interested in doing that, let me know in the comments below, but the best place to do it is to come through on my Discord. Hit me up on Discord and be like, Echo, what's up? I got something for you, man. I got a cool new strategy that you have to come check out, and I'll come check it out. Show me some screenshots, and I will be there to document the experience. And if you're wondering why my hat's like half on, half off, my air conditioning broke in my office. It is brutally hot in here right now. And the other night when I was casting for the ESL Mobile Open, 5-hour cast, I was in here. It got up to 93 degrees in my studio, in my office, and I couldn't leave. It was brutal. It was deadly. The AC was broken. I have a new one coming, but it's gonna take a week to get here. So let's just hope that this hot spring weather cools off for a few days for my sake, guys. Please throw a like in the video to give me that luck, because this is difficult, but I do it all for you. I do it to bring you guys these videos and also to keep the health of my YouTube channel up, of course. But this, another example of Town Hall 10. I just want to throw you guys a little bit extra in this video, because who doesn't love a little bit of Town Hall 10 in their life? You know, it's one of the purest Town Hall levels. Of course, Town Hall 9 is one of them as well. At this point, it's just dragons and bats cleaning up the rest of the base. 3 dragons left over means a pretty dominant performance against this Town Hall 10. You know, we also do have a series on the channel, the Unbeaten series, where I'm bringing you guys bases on the regular bases that have been unbeaten in war. You may want to check that one out if you're looking for a new base for any Town Hall level. We have them all right here, coming out of Blueprint and Champ bases. I don't know. We got bases. But guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you take my challenge and come at me with something really unique, featuring those Valkyries. Hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope to see you back again tomorrow for another. Come on through the Discord server, guys. Let's talk about some Clash of Clans. I also want to remind you, I am live streaming on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays over on D Live. We just grabbed partner on D Live, 1,000 followers. So thank you guys so much for coming through and supporting me on that platform for my live streams. Links to my streams and my buddy Klaus's streams as well, which are on Tuesdays and Thursdays, are in the description of this video. But I'm out of here for today. The video's over. Valkyries are done. They are underused. We need to use them more. Let's get it done. Check out this video before you go. Remember to be safe and be good.